Hey guys, it's Roxanne from RoxanneLynch.com. Hey, how's it going in your neck of the woods today? All right, so something happened to me today that kind of really pushed me off of course, that got me pushed off track, and it totally destroyed an hour and a half of my afternoon. So I want to share some insights because I know that this is one of those moments where you guys, maybe you've been watching my videos for a while, and I talk about taking off that mask of perfection to make a deeper connection. I'm hoping this one connects, and I'm really hoping that this might help somebody because I actually was feeling so crappy and so off course and so off balance, so stressed, so full of anxiety. Change my topic, and this is what I'm talking about. Okay. So please, I'm a little bit feisty tonight, a little bit out of sorts. So please forgive me. I poured myself a glass of wine and I want to talk about this. I think all of us, things can happen within our days. Things can happen within our jobs. It can happen at the baristas getting your coffee. It can happen at a four-way stop and someone cuts you off. And it can happen within your business. It can happen within social media. And I don't think enough people share about what the heck can really go on when you're feeling off course and someone just just totally shifts your day sideways. Like, let me tell you about my morning, okay? My morning, if I was a balloon, I would have floated away. That's how good my day was going. That's how fabulous my day was going. I have a new customer today. I have a new teammate onboarding today. I had 2 different 3-way chats with my team members, and both of those people are coming on board today. Today is day 2 of our influencers event, and we are just rocking it out with almost 100 new people joining this prospecting event for my team. We had our very first Canadian leadership call with almost 100 new and growing, developing young Canadian leaders within the social retail business. It was a mile-high day. Like I said, if I was a balloon, I would have floated away. And one conversation threw me off my game, okay? I'm human, and I have a huge, massive mom heart, and it pushed me off track. All of a sudden, I was totally off kilter. I was like a boat, and I was totally flipped upside down. I was out of sorts. The next coaching call I had, I know was impacted because my head was still spinning from this other situation. And my anxiety and stress was just like when I was back working at my corporate job and my heart was pounding. It felt like someone was taking a knitting needle and stabbing me in the chest, and I'm going like, whoa, Nelly. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Take a big breath. Take a big breath. This is a test. This is a test, okay? This is just a little blip. It's not a big blip as you think it is. It's a test, okay? So what did I do? Okay, so first of all, I had to realize that my mom, empath, helping heart, I have to remember and realize that I can't help everybody, okay? That's the very first tip I want to give you guys. There are some things that we might not be the experts on, and we have to, even though we want to help somebody, we're not the best person that they should be talking to, okay? So it's okay to admit our humanness and maybe stop with the yes girl attitude and the yes girl things that we automatically say yes to, and point and direct, okay? Point and direct maybe to another circle of influence, to some articles online, for them to go do some research, because there's things that we cannot control. But then we feel bad, right? So I was scrambling, and I felt like I was scrambling for an hour, and I was distracted, and I was upset, and it was putting me off my game. And I knew that I still had things to do within my day. I mean, yes, I'm a full-time professional network marketer within my social retail business. I do coachings. I do as much uplifting and empowering and adding goodness to the world. Always thinking about who I can help and how I can help. And sometimes that gets me into a mess. that I create my own shitstorm, pardon my language, okay? So, but it's the yes woman in me, because I want women to have success within this beautiful industry, because if they were like me, they've been banging their heads in the past and they were frustrated, and they still have hope, right? We still have hope. So tip number 2 is figure out what I can control and what I can't control, okay? Which means my response and my reaction to what was happening within that moment. So I kind of had to give myself a little bit of a self-check. So this is tip number 2. Figure out what I can control and what I can't. That was a big little bit of a shake-up call, okay? So tip number 3 is I needed to step back. Okay. I know that I've talked about this before, but I have a beautiful south-facing window, and even though it is snowing outside, I know it's snowing outside, some of the fall trees are still absolutely stunningly beautiful. And I had to do some Amy Cuddy power poses, deep breathe, do the Superman. You can't see it, but my arms are out. Yeah, see, they're out. And I was doing Amy Cuddy power poses. Google it. She's amazing. And focus on some stillness, okay? And the next thing on tip number 4 is I had to change my measuring system. When I was feeling overwhelmed or put off course, sometimes we then reevaluate our worth. We reevaluate what we're doing. Like, are we on the right path? Are we doing the right thing? I had to go back and give myself a good measurement of what I was doing really great at within my day. And I'm encouraging you to do the same thing. And I remembered how great my day was going before that moment, okay? Talking about the new customers and the new teammate and the new 3-way chats that were very productive, supporting my team to help them grow their customers and help them grow their team, and get back to supporting my leadership team that were doing the influencers event, okay? So I had to go back to my measuring controls of my to-do list in my head and physically within my business, physically within other people's lives, of how I was helping them, okay? And that helped realign me that I'm still on course, okay? That was very, very powerful. Simplify. There was a few things that I didn't get done today, and I'm not going to get done today, and it's okay, because I had to declutter a few things so I could give myself that time to refill my well. Okay, so I could rejuvenate my spirit, so I could focus on what went well, so I can get re-inspired and empowered. And even just sharing like I am right now, which is tip number 5, find someone positive to share with. You know what? And I know that every one of you that is popping on right now are a positive part of my circle. And so I'm actually reaching out socially to help share an event, but also make myself feel better, because I know every one of you guys that has actually taken a moment of your busy day to pop in are pouring out those good vibes. I can feel them. I feel better. And I know things are going to be okay. All right. So the other thing is when it comes down to those last little ideas, and I just took some notes to make sure, is making sure that you also, definitely you might have to reestablish some boundaries. Okay, if it's that same person that has been pushing you off course, or a similar situation or environment that's, making you feel off balanced and dazed and stressed and anxiety filled, then we might have to have a look at your circle of where you are spending your time, your relationships with some of these people, and either lessen them or put certain boundaries on them, so then this injurious feelings and the stress and the worry and them distracting you from your purpose, your passion, might have to happen. Okay, so, and ultimately it comes back to the beginning, is also realizing that maybe this is just a little bit of a universe test. It's like, how bad do you want this, Roxanne? How bad do you still love what you love? It's kind of a crazy game I play within myself, my brain. But my day was going fabulous, and maybe this was a little glitch that the universe just wanted to give me a little test. Anyway, I know I passed. I know that I passed, and it's going to be okay. So focus on what ultimately I can control, which is finding ways that I can heal myself and heal the situation to the very best of my ability, without sacrificing bits and pieces and parts of the woman that I am. And it doesn't have to be perfect, because there's no such thing as perfection, right? So we just have to understand that sometimes getting things done is just going to have to be good enough. All right. So you guys and girls have a fabulous evening. Thank you for popping in today as I shared some of these insights. So you guys and girls have a fabulous night. And as always, if you don't know what the heck social retail is, if you actually don't know what I do and what company I work with and why we're just blowing it out of the water, you guys, you got to get in the know. You got to get in the know. Okay. So you guys have a great night, and I will see you tomorrow, all on the sunny side of life. Bye, guys.